Hey, it's me, Oracle Brigette, Love Steady Life, and this is part 2 of our collective love reading. So let's go through the cards from part 1, see if I can channel something new, and then we'll get into the completion of the message, wherever Spirit takes us. So I'm happy you're here. The spread is a mood challenge solution spread. So let's just get into it. If you are not interested in love and romance right now, but you'd still like to get some kind of productive light codes from this video, I think it's possible for you. Try receiving these light codes as light codes for self-love. Like give them to yourself in the mirror type of thing. And I hope that helps. So are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. Those of you who were here in part 1 already know what's coming. Extremely positive energy. So when we tap into the mood, what the current cosmic energy feels like for romance, what that mood is extremely, extremely positive. Extremely, extremely positive. Hey, my loves, come on in. You're right on time for the collective love reading. So, how about that? The 2 cards that jumped out of the deck for the current romantic cosmic energy, a card referencing our thoughts and a card referencing our emotions. Cups and Wands. It's the 10 of Cups. A card with an energy of emotional abundance. That's a rainbow. That's 2 happy people, and they're looking at smaller happy people, and they're looking at their land, and they're looking at their home, and they're feeling abundant and joyous. That's the current mood, paired with the mental field of the 4 of Wands. So this is an energy of, look at these 2. Woohoo! This is an energy of we rather, have utilized our minds in a particular manner enough so that we could have built something. So there's some kind of mental feat that you have reached, or new mental level that deserves celebrating. And then this is in a love reading, and these aren't always love cards, but they're coming out in a love reading, and they just happen to have 2 people together in this card and 2 people together with kids in this card. Like, that's the mood, okay? So I don't want to be too specific because this is a general love reading. I don't want to assume your desires, darling. This is emotional abundance, and this is the desire to celebrate, or this is celebrating your mental achievements. In a love reading, this is an energy of feeling emotional abundance with another, wanting to. In this love reading, in the mood column, it's the mood to celebrate with another person. So I just want to validate that for you. And that's what the mood column is for in my readings. The mood column is for our validation. It's for, sometimes it's a heads up, but it's always a validation. So the mood cards come through, and it's like, oh, okay. Because I was feeling that, and I don't know. That's what the mood card's for. So you'd be like, okay, I was feeling that. Or the mood card also works where it's like in the middle of the week you have a moment and you're like, oh my God, Bridget literally said this in the reading. Okay. Like the mood column, allow yourself to have compassion for yourself. If you are feeling activated and positively agitated, but in a good way, to want to celebrate with another. And this feeling will be a mood, but it may not feel particularly attainable romantically. So that's why we've got the challenge cards. So let's go into the challenge energy. What is creating friction to that current mood? Or what energy might be blocked for us? in terms of romance and love. We have the King of Pentacles. Clarified by the World card. So for me, and in this position, in this reading, in the challenge position, this is the energy of self-doubt, doubting your blessings, feeling like I couldn't possibly have this much abundance. I couldn't possibly be this great right now. I couldn't possibly be this good right now. That's the energy of this card in this position. This is a highly abundant card. Look at his adorned throne. Yeah, dude. He's got fertile plants around him. Yeah, dude. So this is a humble energy. So I could see how, you know, now that your King of Pentacle energy has activated, now that my King of Pentacle, our King of Pentacle energies have activated, that extreme humbleness, see his face? That extreme humbleness may be something that we're also experiencing, but don't overdo it. There's a difference between humble and denying your blessings, Spirit says. So no one's asking you to show off, but it's not showing off if it's just you and the universe there having a moment. That's called gratitude. So if it's just you and the universe in moments and you're given opportunities to acknowledge how great you are or how great your life is, it's just you and the universe, that's called worship, baby. Do that. Do that for sure. So let's take it a little further now. So the challenge energy, we're challenged by this feeling of, this is also the feeling of being well informed in the sciences and a patron of the arts. This is knowledge, you know, this is a feeling of educated wisdom, if you will. So know that this may also resonate in the challenge position, as some of the things you've learned may be holding you. Some of the things you learned may be boxing you into a place of presenting as over humble and making choices thinking you're being humble, but you're being too humble. You're not taking blessings. Yeah, that feels right. So we got our clarifier with the challenge being this. The clarifier. The World card, this is an energy of completion and of success, of reaching the highest level. And in part one, I was talking a lot about how this is like the portal. So you've reached the portal, you've reached the precipice, you've reached the maximum of all of your evolving, and now it's time to be as the evolved person. For a while, the task was like evolve, get better, get better, get better, get better, get better. And then it's ding, you're cooked. You're done. Okay. Time to eat. I mean it though. Guys. How could you be challenged by your completion? Think about that. How could you be challenged by your own completion? How could you be challenged by your own success? How could you be challenged by your own greatness? How could you be challenged by the fact that, like, the hard work is over? How? I'm gonna tell you. You don't have to answer that for me. Don't worry. Are you ready? This is the solution. I'm going to show you both cards at the same time because it's super powerful. The Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So I find this extremely interesting, and I'm glad we've got some time to get into it. So yay to that. So we're going to be referencing this energy in the challenge column because it's challenge solution. So it's the solution to the challenge. We'll be referencing that, but I want to get a little into this new thing. Two of Swords is being voluntarily at a stalemate, choosing to stop and wait, to stop being influenced by the sight, by your sight, taking an inward pause and not taking action. Perhaps allowing yourself to exist for a short or a time. Yes, a short time. Not taking action on either, but instead spending time gazing inward before deciding on where to take action. Paired with Wheel of Fortune. This is why. So, the information I just channeled about this card here, that is the pathway to the solution energy that I'm about to get into. So yay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. How could, when this card first came out, I was like, Spirit, how could Two of Swords be in a solution? I traditionally would say this is negative. So I'm glad that it all worked out so that the video could stop and I would have to start a brand new video in order to get into this. Oh, there's a little plane going over, but it's little. Aliens, It's a Girl, Happy B-Day, R-E-N. Oh, I swear it said aliens. Back to the message. My distraction has paused. How could Two of Swords be a solution? I'll tell you how. So, Spirit is saying you don't actually have to act right now. You don't necessarily have to strike right now. The reason that the King of Pentacles and the World card are coming out as our challenge here in romance is because it's hard for everyone to believe they're fully cooked and ready to go as a high vibrational being with a high vibrational partnership, whether you're in one or not, because you don't quite know what to do. Because you don't quite know what to do with that. Well, okay, if that's true, then what the fuck do I do? Then what's the thing I do that makes me be evolved? So Spirit's like, okay. It's like you want to celebrate, you want to party, you don't feel like you deserve it, and you don't know what to do. That's where everyone is at with love. Okay. Hey, it kind of makes sense. I mean, Venus, not retrograde, wanting that emotional love and abundance. And a bunch of other planets are. So we're feeling kind of pushing back from that forward motion, being forced to view inward. View inward. I want you to know this person put the blindfold on, picked up the swords and did this. It's a meditation. That's a choice. The water, that's emotions. This is choosing to sit aside from emotions. Moon, your deeper emotional plane. Spending time to traverse it, acknowledging the desire to take action, and maybe potentially not knowing which way to go, and being okay in that energy and existing there. Because You are not alone in this, my love. You are not alone in this. It's not just you and your soul. It's you, your soul, and God. Or it's you, your soul, and the universe, okay? Wheel of Fortune came out in tandem with this card as the clarifier, and boy, oh boy, does that clarify. Universe is like, you don't actually have to take a big, powerful action right now if it's not coming to you, because I'm about to. I'm noticing a really cool similarities here in the challenge and in the solution. This is like in the challenge card, you're at the portal and you're surrounded by your spirit guides. But in the challenge position, you're like, oh, oh shit, I'm here. I'm finished. I'm fully cooked. What am I going to do here now? Wait a minute. I thought I had at least a couple more yards to go. I made it to the finish line. Oh shit. That's what everyone's at with love right now. I'm complete. What do you mean I'm completed? I'm abundant. I am abundant, aren't I? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like I want to celebrate, but feeling that block, right? That's what we're getting into. Because this is what the portal represents. When you reach the precipice of change, when you finally get to the space of being evolved, you are manifesting live stream with the universe. You are no longer able to see ahead and plan ahead because you're at the furthest point of ahead. You are literally cheek to cheek with the universe when you reach that portal of a high vibration. So you don't have to know what you're going to do, like la 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 la. Instead, you get to be like, tell me, daddy. Maybe you don't call the universe daddy. Not Sky Daddy? That's not Sky Daddy? I think that's Sky Daddy. I love you guys. Thanks for holding space for my awesome sense of humor. You didn't know this was a comedy show? Okay. So the solution is, it's okay that you don't know the perfect route or step to take in love and romance right now. It's okay that you're not like, got it, know what to do and gonna do it. If you do, that's freaking awesome. But if you're right now feeling like you're just coming to terms with this realization that you're in a really good place, just stick with allowing yourself to ruminate in that energy. Continue to integrate and give yourself time and space to facilitate the cosmic energy and romance that is inspiring you to acknowledge a growing emotional wealth in your current and coming reality in this next season of energy. There are going to be some kind of romantic mental feats acquired with you and another person, and you're going to want to celebrate. This could be friendship too, you know? This could be with your own self, your masculine and feminine components. That's the mood for romance. I want to this is to validate this for you. Don't feel bad if you want to have a little fun. The cards literally just said that's how you're going to feel, okay? Don't feel bad if you're looking around your apartment and you're like, fuck, I'm blessed. I got this roof, AC, filtered water, plumbing, a dope shower, a cool little shower curtain I got at IKEA. I got a car with AC that takes me where I want to go, and I feel dope driving it. I got a lover, I can text, etc. I got a couch with these pillows. When your heart chakra activates and when you're really in that 5D energy, you love everything. And you know what I'm talking about. You just love everything. That part of you never goes away as you continue to evolve. It's just that as you mature and you get access to the shadow side of things and you start to understand all the darker sides of life, you understand why the heart chakra needs to be activated, and you need to have that unconditional love activated, because that's the only thing that makes understanding all the darkness of life cognitively possible. Your heart, you start your Kundalini activation, the heart activates before your mind activates, and you get quantum access to the darkness of humanity as well as the potential and light, and the light that already is that we may not see yet because of the leftover dust cloud of the darkness that has already lost the battle. And so everyone's feeling a little shifty with romance, like they thought they were going to have a little more time to stall and perfect the package. But I want you to know, to whoever you're with, or whoever you're about to be with, or whoever you're not with, your package is perfect, baby. Your package is perfect. I'm getting this analogy of like, my spirit's asking me to ask, like, have you ever seen a garment, like an article of clothing, a garment or an accessory or something that is so beautiful or cool or whatever looking that you're like, I couldn't possibly rock that? Have you ever caught yourself? I couldn't possibly wear that. That's too beautiful, too amazing. Because that's kind of the energy I'm feeling, that some people might be feeling about their own energy right now. Kind of like okay, I've got a clarification. It's like a lot of people have suffered a lot in romance and in their pursuit of love. And so a lot of people have suffered for like so long, or experienced some good moments, peak moments, amidst predominant like versions of discomfort, that some people have brainwashed themselves into thinking that that's just what like love has a part. That's what love is like. Well, love will always be predominantly uncomfortable and feel like not good, but there'll be some good things in it. So whoever that message is for, go to the mirror, turn on your favorite love song, and sing that song to yourself. The song that makes you feel the warmest and the fuzziest on the inside. Go lip sync that song to yourself in the mirror. Let your heart chakra continue to activate. You are fully cooked, baby. I know I've told you guys this in previous readings. It's okay that you're at the precipice of a whole new reality, a whole new chapter, a whole new energy. We all are. We're all in this together. And it's okay that you don't really know what to do. That's okay too. Your job is to stay here and alive. So do that. Now this is a love reading, so let me specify that even more. It's a love reading. Oh. The person that you're with, the person that you want to be with, or the person you don't want to be with, whatever the situation is here that you're taking this reading with, they are going to love you as you are. You are fully cooked, Spirit says, but the reason this card is in the challenge position, you are fully cooked, Spirit says. But the reason that this card, the World card, the card of completion, the card of you being at the precipice, you being at the portal, the reason it's in the challenge position is because you didn't know you'd feel so vulnerable at your fully cooked state. Yes, evolved means having a fully open heart, and that does feel a little emotionally vulnerable It's because you're emotionally available. You're emotionally available. And so your heart is open. It's amazing. It's high vibrational. And it might be a whole new level, or you may have access to a whole new level of that open-heartedness. And that might feel a little naked, too exposed. So you might suddenly feel like it's one of those dreams where you're like in class naked and everyone's like looking at you. In relationships, you might just feel like you're fully exposed, especially if you're in a partnership. Suddenly you feel like that person's calling you on all your shit. Or if you're a bullshitter in dating, suddenly it doesn't work anymore. It feels like, as these vibrations are rising, and as I've been saying, our telepathy is coming more and more online. As 5D grounds and grounds and grounds, we're all communicating more telepathically. And again, I repeat myself, but I love to say it. Our energy precedes us. So the person you're dating, the person you're with, the person you want to be with, or if you're talking to yourself, your energy is felt before your presence. And if the person is not a professional energy reader, they're still feeling your energy. They're just processing it on a subconscious and psychic level, but it is affecting how they behave with you because they are feeling that. So I'm here giving you this reading saying, don't feel overburdened by needing to present as humble as a way to cover yourself in feeling so exposed yet beautiful. Especially like in whatever romantic situation. So I'm almost feeling an energy like you look good, or the person you're with is going to be like super turned on or super like attracted to you. But then you're like, they give you compliments and you're like, oh no, I couldn't. Oh no. The appropriate answer, darling, is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So say thank you. I want you to release the need to control the way these things are going to go in romance. And if you're not sure what to do, you don't necessarily have to do much else, guys. You're at the portal. So now you're cheek to cheek with the universe. So it's okay if you give yourself some time to meditate. The solution right now is not to take immediate action. Hold up. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Listen to the wave of your emotions. Listen to the waves crashing in the energy field of your own aura. Sense with your mind's eye the current and fluctuations of electricity in your field. I'm okay. My throat is not satisfied though. When your body's like, take a break. Stop channeling. You're holding your breath. Get out of there for a second. Ugh. Oh, you stayed. You waited for me. I love you. Love you guys. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I might cry. Just kidding. I'm so dramatic. I might take advantage of the tears in my eyes. It's a fake cry about a fake purpose. So I can get people to donate money to me. Just kidding, obviously. But people do that. Okay. La la la. Oh, I actually feel better after coughing. It's like a good throat itch. Are you ready? I'm almost ready. I need coffee. Okay. Can I, Spirit? What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. Think again. Work through the tears. Work through the choking on air. Work through the choking on. Where did I put those cards? 1, 2, 1, 2. Did you guys see where I put those cards? No sé. Yo no sé. But we'll keep rocking and rolling. Ugh. Yeah, I think I brought them with me to cough in the other room. Hi, Julie. Love you. Okay. Holy shit. Apparently I need to get a throat chakra activation before I finish these light codes. So we're just going to hold space for my human so she can activate. Because it'll probably be good. Okay, wait, let me find those cards. I'll be back. Oh, okay. Had to give myself some environmental changes. Okay. Oh, I found the cards. Yes, they were in the other room. I want to close out this message. but I'm in the middle of a throat chakra activation. So let's all just do a throat chakra activation together. I see someone wrote a comment, how do you activate throat chakra? I can help you clear blocked energy on throat chakra. We can use our hands, if you use your imagination a little bit at the same time, to kind of clear blocked energy. So just like lightly, do this to your nice throat here. Do this really nicely. And breathe. So the throat is a place of vulnerability, and oftentimes we won't speak our truth if we don't feel safe. So ask yourself in moments where you're afraid to speak up, or you're feeling blocked here. Is it safe to speak my truth? A lot of times we will get muscular tension. I talk about this in a lot of videos. Sometimes we'll get muscular tension as a manifestation of energetic blocks and discomfort because the body is really trying to talk to us. About what areas need love and tension. I have an incense going. I have a delicious rose incense going. But I think that my house filled a little bit too much for that rose. So I opened a window and I turned my AC on so I could get some fresh air circulating. There's a guy blowing his nose outside my window. Literally, he was blowing his nose outside my window. Okay, I feel ready. All right, I'm ready. Spirit says, don't be so worried about how you're going to manifest this feeling of enjoying abundance and celebration that the energies are going to facilitate. Don't worry so much how it's going to look, because the universe is going to facilitate it. So be open in romance, in fun, in connecting, in intimacy. Be open, Spirit says, be open. You may feel a little exposed at this time as our psychic and telepathic powers come online. And you may feel tempted to over-present humbleness because you're suddenly realizing how blessed, awesome, and beautiful you are. You are at the portal. You've evolved into a new kind of healthy partner, potentially. And you've kind of made it there, but maybe you haven't had a whole lot of practices being that healthy partner yet. You've made it there. You're right at the portal of it. So instead of worrying so much about what am I gonna do with this new vibration? How am I gonna manifest this person? La la la. How am I gonna behave? La la la. Allow yourself to enter a state of non-action a little bit, and let's see what the universe wants to do. Okay? Let's see what the universe wants to do. The universe is going to make some changes. The universe is going to bring some people to you. The universe is going to open some doors for you. Change will happen. Opportunity will present itself. Opportunity will present itself. I'm telling you. This is the solution column. This is where you're going to feel empowered. Let the universe do its thing a little bit. No one's pressuring you to take any major action in romance right now. I'm just letting you know you're going to want to enjoy it. And whatever your version of that is. You're going to feel like you want to enjoy it. And so you're going to feel a little exposed. You might want to play it small. But we only play it small when we have never experienced the full embodiment of our authentic self. Even if that full embodiment of your authentic self leads you to feel vulnerable, no, it's probably because no one's ever seen you so you before. So you might feel a little exposed. Ooh, I've never been so me before. I've never me'd so hard. Okay. Okay. Just coughed up a lung for you. Take the damn light codes. I think I'm gonna make chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, I think I'm gonna make chocolate chip pancakes. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I want. Yummy. Yummy. Let's finish this fucking reading. Let's close it out. Let's close it out. Do you get this solution energy? That it's a choice to not always strike first, ask questions later. If you're feeling like a feeling of stalemate, let that stop you. Chop up a banana in there too. Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh, really good idea. I'm so gonna chop up a freaking banana in there too. Sounds great. Wants to come cook it for me, actually. Wait, I forgot. You're all in another fucking country and state. I'm alone. With a blindfold on. Just kidding. Julie! Julie? Hold on, Julie's here. Julie, come cook for me. JK. You don't need to come take care of me. You take care of everybody. The solution is to kind of allow... Thank you, my loves. Love you. The solution is to... It's like if you feel like, whoa. Whoa, hold on. Listen to that. The way you would usually go about things is bound to be different now that you're at the precipice of the portal of your new reality. It's a great idea, my love. That's a really good idea. I agree. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, sometimes you gotta bind yourself a little bit. Sometimes you gotta stop yourself a little bit so you can marinate in these new energies. You just did a lot of work. You just did a lot of things. Now let's let the universe have its response. And while the universe is preparing and aiming its response, keep your gaze inward on yourself rather than trying to look out and see what the universe is going to bring to you. Trust that you're not alone in this. It's not just you and your soul, but it's you and your soul and the universe. And so that means the universe gets its say at one point in the conversation, at one point in the dance. You got to shut up so the universe can say something. And that's what I'm feeling the solution in this romance spread is right now. You don't understand how you could be a fully cooked, perfect package right now, that you're ready for your partner right now, as is. In fact, your partner views you as abundant. You're feeling over humble, like that's not possible, and I'm feeling kind of exposed and like I don't know what to do next. That's your energy with romance. Okay. Stay there in it. No one's asking you to take action or manifest from that particular vibration. That doesn't sound like a super yummy vibration or a powerful vibration to try and manifest a lover from. So don't try to. Just be there for a second. Maybe you need a second to really process what that vibration feels like. Maybe you need a second to really get used to your nakedness. Maybe you got to get used to the feeling of having your guides constantly around you now, informing you. You used to have to go out to channel your guides, and now they're literally like speaking to you. Yes, in love, guiding you, directing you on how to be a better lover, a better partner, a better friend, a better lover to your own self and your self-loving relationship. You're never alone, even when you're with your lover. The universe is watching. The universe is watching if you're a non-reciprocal lover. And the universe will respond. Just like how tangent, maybe not tangent, might be perfect for the energy. Being open to pleasure and being open to love manifests in your energy field as being open to abundance in other ways. So maybe the best thing we can do right now in our love lives is to be open. We've done a lot of work. We've got a lot of gains in the soul and in the physical for some of us. And in the spiritual journey, we've reached a really beautiful point of newness. We're at the precipice of a new chapter. We just got here. So don't run off. Don't be scared. The wheel of fortune is still turning. And your behavior in this moment of patience, dire patience, Spirit says, in this moment of dire patience, where you're forced to face the greatness that is you. Patience because you have to just face it. It's not about doing anything. It's not about being constructive or destructive. Adding or cutting through or doing anything. It's about having that inward gaze. Being fully present, ready to strike with double swords, baby. I'm ready to strike with double swords. When Spirit's like, strike. I'm like, double swords, baby. I'll do this. Boom. Blindfolds down. Shoom. Ping. Boom. Shoom. Ping. Okay? You're not alone in this. Co-creation is not a one-way street. Co-creation is a dance with you in the universe. So you've done some things. You're feeling like, I don't know what to do next. Okay, that's probably a sign that you're not supposed to do. Now you're supposed to receive. So as you approach romance, as you approach your love life, at wherever it is, whether you're partnered up or not, don't want to be your due. However, you are focusing this message on love. We all have a heart. And we're all light love beings. The power is turning on within all of us. We are more than just romantic beings, though. We are not only here for romance and making babies. There are other things we have to offer. Intellectual breakthroughs, inventions in the physical plane, in sciences, in art. And sometimes it's love in the romance field that activates us in a way that gets us having those epiphanies in those other components of life, those other important things. Finding community and building community and creating a sense of family, creating a sense of kinship with others, a sense of brotherhood and sisterhood. Yes, friendship, my loves. Beautiful. Thank you for the love in the comments. So that's why I don't always do a lot of collective love readings, because it's not always the most important thing. So enjoy whatever your emotional abundance is. Wherever you are able to feel loved, enjoy it. Be open to it. The universe will definitely receive that. You definitely are in a new place as a lover, whether you choose to be a lover or not. You're in a new place. And from this reading, from these cards that I'm looking at, it doesn't appear to be that anyone is taking any steps forward. You see, in the mood, they are standing and celebrating. This is celebrating what you've got. So you've got some enjoyment. Do you see the standing? They're just standing. Woohoo! That's what they're doing. They're standing and woohoo! Or this one's, look at all those chickens. Look at all those chickens. But this one, woohoo! So there should be enough here for you in the now moment to enjoy and experience that activates your love battery. Work with that, okay? Because everyone's feeling all bothered and challenged by their greatness. If you're challenged by your greatness, that's that energy of someone being like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And so you're like, no, me, I'm hideous. That's this energy, like, please, sister, please. You're gorgeous, darling. You're gorgeous. That's what I'm telling you. You're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay? If you don't believe it, get back in the mirror and you know what to do. You sing yourself that love song. No, what's your favorite sexy love song? Sing that to yourself in the mirror. Okay? There's like a mood of needing to enjoy the emotional abundance in your life, but people might be feeling a little tied up in the material gain of things. There might be a lot to see out here. So I want to remind you that if you're feeling the inability to put two and two together when approaching the concept of romance, or feeling a lot of tumultuous thoughts, or feeling questioning about your own self or self-doubt, remember this picture, okay? No one's asking you to take action right away. That's your own impatience. If you don't feel ready, who's forcing you? There must be something here that you haven't fully integrated yet. So that's why you don't feel ready for what comes next, and that's okay. That's okay. Keep tuning your mind's eye inward onto yourself so you can further integrate and embody your self-aware self, your self-observant self, the self who can be there with yourself to be like, I'm being impatient right now. Let me take a deep breath. Like, okay, I'm clearly feeling overwhelmed by all of these feelings. So let me just not force myself to go to a restaurant with my friends right now because I'm feeling like I want to take a bubble bath. Or vice versa. I want you to do what you want to do. And I want you to keep yourself observing that inward space and don't act too quickly, because the universe is doing its thing. It's working with you. It's working with your heart. It's working in the timeline. It's aligning people for you. So if you don't feel like it's time to move, trust that. It might be the universe's time to move. So I hope that this love reading could help. This was a fun adventure. It's a freaking adventure. I love you a lot. I hope this could help. Take a deep breath. Beautiful, beautiful energies are available for you, and you can experience them alone and feel abundant and great and celebratory, or with others. However it's going to go, just don't rush yourself, okay? There's lots of beautiful things to feel in the vulnerable, unsure moment, because we're all in this together. I love you too. You are so welcome. Have a beautiful day, everybody. I'll see you soon.